Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? This is Abhijit here, and welcome to Devops Challenge Hub. So let's start with today's interview question. Let me share my screen. So the question is: describe your approach for implementing infrastructure as code in your CI/CD pipeline. CI/CD, we want to create infrastructure using CloudFormation or CDK, but we also want to create the pipeline also using CloudFormation or CDK. We will discuss more about this under clouds formation or CDK going forward. But we are this week we are covering code pipeline. So code pipeline, uh, like if there is only one or two pipeline, we can create from the UI. No issue with that. We can go and create in the UI. We can fill up all the details and create in the UI. But what happens if we have multiple pipelines? If we have 20 microservices and we have many pipelines, uh, then we need to fill up all the details manually. And then if we have to create a backup, and tomorrow if some our this we have created for this Mumbai region, and if it for some reason it's not working, crashed, or we want to have backup, we want to immediately create that pipeline infrastructure. Creating from UI, it will take time. It is error prone because I may enter some wrong values, etc. So it's better to create using code. And code you can reuse certain components. For example, today you are using some tool for scanning, security scanning for all your 20 microservices. Tomorrow you may decide to go for something else. And if you are doing from UI, you have to go manually update everywhere. But if it is a code-based modular, then you can change in one place and all the 20 pipelines will be able to use that the new tool, security scanning tool. So that's the advantage. It's like if that is the advantage of coding, and another advantage is a version control. Right? So any changes, let's say that security scanning tool did not work, we wanted to revert back. We have version control. We can go back to go to the previous version. Right? So version control, we know that what are the changes are going in the infrastructure. Manual changes are not happening. Errors we are reducing. Then we can quickly spin up pipeline infrastructure if we need. If today this infrastructure is down, we can immediately within maybe 10-15 minutes we'll be able to create another pipeline elsewhere. So these are the advantages. So like between CloudFormation and CDK, maybe I will prefer CDK because it depends on the project. But if you want to have more control, kind of loop kind of control, programming kind of language, if you want to use, then maybe CDK is a better choice than the CloudFormation. And the stack we are using, front-end React.js hosted on S3 and CloudFront, backend Node.js containerized with Docker. It was running on ECS Fargate, database Amazon RDS, PostgreSQL. And to support this, we also need secure VPCs, IAM roles and policies, secret manager for DB credentials, monitoring CloudWatch, and CI/CD for auto deployment. We need CI/CD. So all this we want to create using either CloudFormation or CDK. So if you are defining infrastructure using CDK, then we can have this kind of structure. Code will be for VPC IAM security groups, services S3, CloudFront, ECS, ALB, front-end, back-end database. Then we have different environments, dev, QA, prod, and then we have for pipelines. And each resource stack was reusable across environment using CDK context. And then after testing the infrastructure, we test the infrastructure as code. And in it, we also implemented drift detection, which schedule CloudWatch plus Lambda jobs to detect manual infra changes. If someone changes security group, uh, we will automatically come to know within hours because we have implemented automatic drift detection. Idea is to any changes, it should happen through the code. Like manually, we should not go to the UI and change anything. And once we did a disaster recovery test during weekend, simulated region-wide failure in US East 1. And using same CDK code, we deployed full infrastructure in US East 2, restored RDS backups, reconnected by updated Route 53 DNS. Time to recover within 30 minutes. So this validated our IS as our disaster recovery plan, not just a convenience plan. So infrastructure as a code, it is also disaster recovery plan. If the whole pipelines are gone, if you have created all these 20 pipelines from UI, manually you have to go and create, right? So if we everything maintain this in a code, all these details we are captured in a code and maintained in a code, that will be better. We'll be able to recreate it faster, and it can be modular. If one change can affect in many models, we can create a modular design. So, uh, and yeah, so let's go to the quiz section. What is the main motivation for adopting infrastructure as code in a project? Main motivation for adopting infrastructure as a code. Manual infrastructure management was slow and error prone. Yes. Manual infrastructure management was slow and error prone. So that is the main advantage. Why was AWS CDK preferred over raw CloudFormation? CDK developer first supports only CDK allows use of programming constructs like loop and inheritance. So CDK allows use of programming constructs like loop and inheritance. So that's why we preferred here AWS CDK over CloudFormation. But it all depends on your project. A lot of projects are using CloudFormation also. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also follow my LinkedIn page, Devops Challenge Hub. And you also follow, like in Devops Challenge Hub LinkedIn page, I organize quiz contest daily and you can participate in that. And you can also follow WhatsApp channel. I post updates regularly. And I have started organizing AWS, DevOps, and live quiz, mock interviews, etc. So a lot of new announcements will be coming in this WhatsApp channel. So thank you for watching this video and see you again in the next video.